What up, everyone? So today we got the 3070 Ti with a 13900K at 2K. RAM is going to be at 7200 megatransfers per second, CL36. We're going to start off at low settings. Just going to be doing into the practice range for now. Going to sit at the 20-meter mark line. Generally where I like to be. So we're sitting around the 220 mark for frames. At the 20-meter mark there, and looking back over at the ultimate charge, what we saw was a dip of 200, which is generally what happens with looking at the alt charge. It's the hard part of the practice range. So now we are at medium settings. Again, this is all at 2K. 13900K is at 5.6 gigahertz. 3070 Ti is not even overclocked. So we lost about 20 frames there, going from low to medium. Now we're going to do high settings. We lost quite a bit of performance going to medium settings, going down to about 150 to 160 at the 20-meter mark. Looking over at the alt charge, we lose another 20 to 30 frames per second. Depends, it jumps around quite a bit. Looking back at 20-meter mark, 150 to 160. Now we're going to do ultra settings. Everything's on ultra, 2K resolution. And we jumped another 130, I'll say 120 to 130 there, so we lost another 20 frames going from high to ultra. Alt charge, we're going around, I'm going to say 90 to 100 frames per second, which is actually pretty good looking at the alt charge. It is pretty taxing on the GPU and CPU while looking at it for some reason. I will be going into a game here shortly, but that is the settings, and we will be doing the game at the exact same settings. So just a quick Doom match here. And here are the settings again. 2K resolution, ultra, and super resolution is all the way up as well. So super resolution mode is on performance, and the sampling is actually cranked up all the way so you can go. So 100. And so far into the match, we're doing about 80 to 100 frames per second. It's pretty stable right now, around 80-85 frames per second. Do have some dips around 75. 120, we saw a low of 47 frames per second there. And during this whole match, it was pretty good. Lots of action going on, which I like to see for these tests, and like to keep myself going into these tests on, you know, not a stagnant match, but one that's actually taxing. It's actually going to show the performance. And the performance for 2K resolution ultra settings is right around 85 average is what I'm seeing. We do have a high of 130 plus and a low of what I saw is 47 frames per second. So not bad for the like 1% lows or the 0.1% lows. I only saw the 47 frames once in a while. I think it was twice during this whole match. So we can say the 0.1% lows is right around 47. The 1% we could say is around 60. And yeah, averaging out around 85-90 frames per second for 2K resolution ultra settings on 13900K, 8P cores, 5.6 gigahertz, 7200 megatransfers per second, CL36, with a 3070 Ti on stock settings. So no overclock done whatsoever. So we'll be around 1900 or 1.9 gigahertz on the core clock and 9500 megahertz on the GDDR6X VRAM. So I do try to push the actual what kind of frames I'm going to be looking at during this whole thing by going out trying to, you know, go up in the air, look at all the action that I can, and I gotta say the 3070 Ti is performing pretty good. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you think this 8GB card is still worthwhile in today's games. I'm finding it's working really good for high taxing games. I will be doing Call of Duty soon, and we'll be doing multiple resolutions as well, figuring out what settings works best for it, and we'll definitely make a video about it.
Armed and dangerous.
So that's gonna be it for me on this one here. I will just leave the rest of the footage for you to watch if you like to watch it, but my conclusion is, yep, 85 frames average, low of 47 on the 0.1% lows, and the high of 130 frames per second at 2K resolution ultra settings. Again, it's a 13900K with 3070 Ti. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to comment down below, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and as always, don't forget to get her done.
It's clobbering time!
The other team needs to eliminate 3 more players! Step aside. Sayonara. I don't give up so easily. The other team needs to eliminate 2 more players!
Supernova!
Here they come now. The other team needs to eliminate 1 more player! Out of sight.
Behold the child! Behold!
Reborn once more.